Hi, everyone. I'm Ellen Jaffe Jones. I'm a certified personal trainer, certified running coach, nationally ranked sprinter, and I am here today to help you with some great exercises for boosting your pickleball game, because I know pickleballers just love the game and really want to get into it, and we want to make sure that you get to your finish line without injury. That's always the goal, finish without injury. So the first thing we're going to do is warm up, because we never exercise cold muscles. We never stretch cold muscles. So just a little marching in place, getting your hands above your heart. That will help your heart rate to get up, which is where we want to be as we get into this. We are going to use some weights just to build a little strength, because strong muscles are really what helps us improve our game, no matter what it is. Pickleball is a cross between tennis and badminton, so the exercises we will do will also help you play those games if you want to play those games as well. But the idea is just to have a strong upper body, especially with our shoulders, because they really take a lot of wear and tear. So we will need some weights, so just some light weights like 1, 2, or 3 pounds. Any of those will suffice. If you want to go up to 5, great, but we don't want to stress them too much. So we mainly just want to build muscles around the joints that are going to help us get out there. So let's start with some punches, some jabs. You can twist your body. Just start getting in motion, swinging your whole torso and having a good old time. We're going to do intervals of about a minute, so just keep that in mind as we go along. And if you hear any squeaking, I don't know if you do, but if you do, it's my orthotics that are in my shoes, which have kept me being a runner for 41 years, and my knees are fine, all because, well, a plant-based diet and using orthotics. All right. Shake it out. Let's do some rotations, starting with our ankles, and you can try and keep your balance here. This is also a really good balance exercise. And we're going to rotate in the other direction. You can also hold on to something if you feel you need to. Don't feel you have to do the whole balance thing. All right, now we're going to go to the other foot, rotating to the outside and balancing. And if you lose your balance, it's okay, because we need to work on our balance. Rotate the other direction, keeping your arms out to the side or wherever is comfortable for you to keep your balance. When you're standing on one foot, focusing on something helps you with that too. All right, next we're going to loosey-goosey the knee joints, side to side here, knees together, just rotating, and then reversing the other side. And hips apart, and rotations here. Just getting it all limbered up. And it's a good idea to do these same exercises before you actually start playing your game. Many of these exercises I do all the time before I run, whether it's a training run, but especially if it's a 5K race, which is what I love to do for me personally. All right, reverse the other direction. And if anything hurts, just back off a little bit. Don't do it quite to the range of motion I'm doing. Whatever is your range of motion, all good for you. Next, we're doing shoulder rotations forward. And, start getting some movement into the arms with a little hook and swing. Moving your wrist joints. And reverse. Yeah, those shoulder blades should start to fire up now. Okay, let's shake it out. Okay, let's go for some real sharp punches, leaning over from the waist, maintaining your balance. Also really good. Back. And next we are going to jump into large arm circles. So again, respecting your range of motion. If you feel any pain in your shoulder joints, just back off so you don't go quite as wide. You can go like this, whatever works for you. You can do these pretty slowly, just continuing to breathe. Inhale when your lungs are expanded, exhale when you come down. Next, we are going to do smaller circles, like this. Just keeping it going. And if you feel any kind of discomfort, just listen to your body. Your body is a great indicator of what you should or shouldn't be doing. Back in the days of Jane Fonda workouts, she always talked about go for the burn. We don't do that so much anymore because by the time you get to the burn, you're probably overextending your muscles welcome with whatever you are doing. All right, shake it out. And now we're gonna do big arm circles, reverse, like this. So again, whatever your range of motion, we encourage going at about 80% of your range of motion so that you are not going full throttle. You want to save some for the court, right? Inhaling as you go up and exhaling it down. Inhaling it up and exhaling down. Good. Okay. Wiggle your fingers while you're doing this. Just enjoying whatever range of motion works for you. All right, shake it out. A little interlace stretch back here and come around. Next, we are going to put our hands right above our knees, about mid-thigh range, and we're just going to step out to a lunge and step out to the other side. Thigh. Keep going. Now let's add some ice skater movement to it, so that's going to look like this. Twisting your body a little bit at the waistline, keeping your core tight, tummy tucked. Having a strong core just helps with so much of your total body movement, no matter what it is you're doing. And this time we're going to spread out our arms. A full extension. Imagine holding that wrap. We're also giving you a little bit of an aerobic workout here too. Going, we're almost done. Last one. Good, shake it out. Rotate the shoulders. And okay, give ourselves a little rest here. we are going to twist to the back and come around and twist again to the other side. It's really important to maintain a flexible spine when you are twisting and turning on the courts. Don't forget to breathe. Breathing, especially the exhale, helps you to extend your range of motion, whether you're doing yoga, running, or just dynamic exercises like this. Now we're going to do some forward lunges, so that's going to look like this. Keep your arms up. Bending at the elbows. Not always easy to keep your balance, is it? Nope. And again, sometimes if you focus on one spot, don't take your eye off the ball, our balance will be even better. Balance is always something we can work at, especially with our eyes closed in the shower. Just make sure you got a grab bar in your pocket. And you don't have to go very deep on these lunges. It's interesting where you can feel twinges. It could be your knee, it could be your hip. And if you feel anything like that, just don't go as deep, don't go as far. Listen to your body. How many times do we hear that? Sometimes easier said than done. Good. All right, let's grab some light weights. It can be 1, 2, or 3 pound weights, or 5 if you feel like that. But we want to get those arms nice and strong, shoulders nice and strong. Do some curls here. And we're going for a minute on these. Just roll it up nice and slowly. Our biceps and triceps can be fully functional, the easier it's going to be to lift and swing those rackets. You want to have these heavy enough they're a challenge, but not too heavy, said Goldilocks. Just right. These are 3 pound weights that I'm using. Really, for our arms, we don't need to use more than a 5 or a 10 pound weight in each, no matter what it is we're doing. I mean, if you can lift more, knock yourself out. But in terms of maintaining fitness, it doesn't take much. But a little bit will help you with muscle growth and, oh, by the way, fight off that demon osteoporosis. All right, this time we are going to do punches with the weights out. Don't have to extend too far here. Really strong upper bodies. In and out. A little twist with your waist, but letting the arms and the shoulders do most of the work here. And just little extensions, and by now you should be feeling it in the biceps and the shoulders. So we're going to shake it out, and now we are going to do kickbacks with our elbows nailed to our sides. Nothing above the elbows should be moving. Nice flat back, and keep that motion going. Working those triceps. Yeah. Another 15 seconds of torture. I mean fun. This is so good for you. You know it is. You know it is. Even if you don't play pickleball, it's fun. All right. Now we're going to do lawnmowers. Remember the old-fashioned wind-up lawnmowers? So we are going to start with bent knees and reaching forward like that, like we're starting those long ones. So wherever that angle is good for you, I'm going to do it on the side so you can see. Keeping your tummy tucked tight here because this really supports your back. If this hurts your back, stand up a little more. Or don't do it at all. You can still create the same general motion in an almost standing position here. Just trying to build those shoulders a little bit. I mean, we're not going to be looking like Arnold, right? We're just going to get some strength up there. So you can be even better than you are, even more awesome than you are at your game. All right. Take a little break. Wiggle it up, stretch it out. We're going to do curls to the center here. Your feet can be apart or they can be together, whatever works. Nice. Smooth, even breathing here. Yeah. Another 20 seconds. Piece of carrot cake, right? You got this. When's your next game? Have you scheduled it yet? You better do that. You know, those courts are getting crowded. Always important to set a goal. No matter how small it may seem, put it on the calendar. This is an appointment for you, for your health. All right, let's drop the weights for just a second. Stretch it all out. And we're gonna go for just some lunges here to give our shoulders a break, but we'll get back to them. So it's going to be a lunge like that, lunge like this, and back and forth. Okay, more shakes if you need them, and back to the shoulders. This time, we're going to take both weights, legs apart, and we're going to reach out and stir the pot. Keep your tummy tight, strong core here. Just pickleball in slow motion. Shifting your weight back and forth on each foot. And this strengthens everything, all the way down to your tippy toes. And keeping that slow rotation. And now reverse it. Whether you're left-handed or right-handed, you want to build each side equally. Keep it going. Stir that pot. Don't have to go out very far. If you feel any twinges in your shoulder, just bring it in. This is not a ginormous reach out and touch the center of the room kind of stretch. Just the nature of shifting back and forth with your weight between your feet is really good for bouncing around on the court. All right. Now we are going to do squats with the weights. So squat's going to look like this. You should be able to still see your toes when you come down on the squat. And I'm just going to show you from the side, just like you're sitting down on a chair. Not a huge range of motion here, but the most important thing is keeping your tummy in on this, okay? So just slowly going down at whatever speed is good for you. Trying to keep that old tummy in. Keep your breathing, don't hold your breath on any of this. Really don't need a lot of weight to make a squat effective. Squats can be done without weights. All of these can be done without weights. It's just the weights kind of speed up the process with muscle strengthening. And if you want to improve your game, that's a real good way to get there. All right, now we're going to do backwards lunges, holding on to the weights. So backwards like this. You're just stepping backwards in a reverse lunge. It's really hard to keep your balance sometimes doing this. You don't have to step very far, but just keep it going. I don't know about you, but I'm feeling a little sweat dripping down the face. So we're giving you a little aerobic workout while we're at it too. Just another 10 seconds. All of this is so good to strengthen your back and our backs. Sitting in chairs much of the day, really need a change of pace. Okay, put the weights down. And if you have a ball like this, this is going to be a leg strengthener here, specifically the thighs. So we're squeezing and we're gonna hold for 10 seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Take a 10-second break. You know, we do a lot of strengthening of our quads and the muscles on the outside of our legs, but our poor inner thigh muscles get so neglected. So this is helpful. Just a little bend in the knees, squeezing. 2, 3, 4, 5. Keeping your core always tight. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And relax. And let it enjoy your break here. We're going to get back to another set of 10. And going now, squeezing that ball. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and relax. Going for another set. 1, 2, 3, tummy in. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And let's dump the ball. We're going to do some standing crunches, so knees to elbows here. That's going to be like this. Okay? 1, 2, however far you can get with this, it's all good. You can't quite reach your knees, it's all good. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. Take a break. We're going to do another round. And it's going to go like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. You're awesome. All right, this time we are going to move the kettlebell out of the way and kick our foot with our hand. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And if you miss, oh well, try again. Okay, catch your breath. This time we're coming out to the sides, like that. 4, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Try and keep your elbows up, but if you don't get a point off. And last one, 4, 10. Good. All right. Next, trying to strengthen the core a little bit in the standing position. We're going to do a cat. Breathe it in. Exhale, cow. This is so good for the spine. Inhale and exhale. 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 And then while we're here, just drop it down like a rag doll. Give your arms some circles and love. And rotate the other direction. And we're just stretching out that lower back, which takes a pounding on the core, so you really need to loosey-goosey it up. Grab your elbows, just hang a little bend in your knees, never lock in your knees. And hang there. We're gonna walk it over to one side and stay there for a few seconds. And we're gonna walk to the other side, feeling that stretch all the way down the backs of your legs, and then back to center and up, using an assist on your shins and thighs, one vertebrae at a time. Excellent. All right, we are going to interlace behind and pushing our head into our hands. Our elbows shouldn't even be able to see them really, and just standing up nice and straight, enjoying the stretch there. And then we're gonna let go. Lean over, wipe the sweat. It was a good game, wasn't it? You can put your hand down by the side of your thigh, just reaching over, looking at the ceiling, feeling the stretch all the way down your side. And letting it go to the other side. Reaching over, stretching, oh, so much. This is so good for you, even if you never play pickleball. But if you do, it's really good for you. And then back to center. Now you can hold on, or you can do this just standing and balancing, bringing your knee, flexing your foot. And if you lose your balance, that's okay. Start again. Sorry, the microphone was digging into my chest. Don't you love live TV? Okay, so that's all fixed. So we are just pulling the knee up toward your chest or wherever it lands. Bring it out to the side. Give it a little rotate if you can stand this long, and then quick reverse. Of course, I'm cheating. I'm using the back of the couch, but that's all helpful. We need to do these exercises, all right? And then bring your knee up to the center, the other knee, and oh, some sides are much more balanced than others, for whatever reasons. Okay, and try and hang on to yourself there, and then rotate your leg to the outside, and bring it around to the center. Obviously, some of us have more work to do on one side than the other. And then release. Okay. Now just press with your lower back, your hands into the lower part of your spine on either side. look up as far as your range of motion will let you. And let it go. Inhale it up. And exhale it down. Inhale it up. And exhale it down. One more. And exhale it down. My name is Ellen Jaffe-Jones. I want to thank you for joining us for pickleball exercises to really enhance your game. Let me know how it goes.